processes and gaps you may already have. Orbund knows compliance, but doesn't know soccer. We help you kick off compliance reports in 3 clicks, not 3 months.
Hi, Coach Paul here again. For those of you that might be watching for the first time, I'm Paul Rutledge with Team Orbund. If you notice, our backdrop has changed because we've entered the season of March Madness, where the players are pure and the coaching is key to being successful. And we like that theme because of our coach's corner and the fact that what we're talking about are keys to success around an SIS. Today's coaching corner topic is reporting. Reporting is an important aspect of running an SIS. Whenever I meet with potential team members from other SISs, I always ask them, what is the biggest pain point that you're looking to fix? Describe to me the challenges that makes you seek out a new SIS. 90% of the time, those challenges are reporting related. So this is an important aspect of looking at an SIS and drilling into their playbook as to how they support reporting as a game plan. First and foremost, let's talk about our field of play. You may have noticed that our backdrop changed for our court, but it doesn't matter which field you're in for the day. The key is having a court and having a system that supports all aspects of that field of play. Orbund is an enterprise capable system. It has supporting modules for all departments. The key to a successful SIS is the SIS as the hub and having all team members working within the field of play, capturing activities that contribute to the success of the team. If people work outside of the field of play, you won't have the data and you won't have the reliability. So let's talk about the team objectives. What makes a good game plan for reporting? Well, first, the report library must be robust, has to support all departmental needs. Second, access to reports needs to be easy and intuitive. Finding and defining data ranges is really all that you want people to be able to do. Third, automation is a must. Push button reports, executive dashboard, or push reports, like an executive dashboard. And automation is an important characteristic of using the system. Fourth, it has to be simple. Reports are important, but you need to have the ability to do basic questions in the system. And these types of reports need to be downloadable and drillable for verifying that data is accurate. Fifth, a standard report library, a great report library is important, but each school has specific leadership priorities. And we've never found any one report library to be successful to support all team needs. So you need to have a system that is economical to create custom reports. A query system and a MySQL database is an important feature of our system. So we talked about the objectives of a good game plan. Let's do some game film again. So this is our field of play. This is the Orbund SIS. What you'll notice on my start page or home page is that there are widgets or reports that are pushed to my dashboard in an executive dashboard manner. This is an example of number 3 on our list of a dashboard or push reports. Automation. Each individual person can position those widgets wherever they want them to be positioned. If they have responsibility for certain features, they can select reports that are on their dashboard. If they don't have responsibility for maybe monitoring the shopping cart, they can click here and remove the shopping cart, and this widget down here will disappear. So each individual staff member or team member can configure their dashboard with the reports that are important for their particular role. Let's talk about easy to find reports. Every department has reports. So if I go under academics and look, let's say, for grades, I could drill into here into a specific semester and a specific department, and it gives me the ability to look at how all of my students by class, by department, by program of doing, and it's drillable. So if I want to pull up a specific student's progress report, I can pull up that student's progress report. It's intuitive. It's intuitive because if I then want to jump to attendance, then I can jump into attendance and I can do the same thing in drilling into attendance, but there's standard reports in my library relative to like a daily attendance report or a consecutive missed report or a attendance report by day or by program. So each department is oriented to have specific reports supporting that department. That's part of the intuitive aspect. When it comes to other reports, okay, and the report library, the Orbund system is rich with reports. We have state reports, we have accreditation reports, we have compliance reports. Here's a great department supporting Title IV. We have accounting related reports, we have education related reports. So there's well over in excess of 100 of reports supporting most school operations. The ability to pull up any one of those reports and within 3 clicks or less decide, hey, I want to look for, let's talk about SAP. Let's look at it either by a semester or by completed hours, okay? Let's bring up for active students or by program, and I can easily generate that report and be able to look at how all the students are doing with SAP. And if I want to drill into any kind of student, I can actually pull up their particular SAP report. So having it drillable so that you can look at it and look for opportunities to improve and influence student success is an important consideration. That's part of standard reports. Many times your leadership team might want to have their own custom report, or you might ask a casual question. So the ability to actually go in and create your own report and just do a quick query of the system without having to submit a help desk ticket is an important consideration. Here's a report I started to create. I call it Coach's Corner. I selected it for all of my active students. And what I wanted to know was their last name, their first name, their gender. And I might want to, let's add a field for city, let's add a field for state, okay? And let's add a really interesting field called view link. And I'll show you why that's really helpful, because that gives you the ability to do something very important. So within a couple clicks, I created an extract. Notice this display on dashboard. If you want this report to be a push report and have it on the dashboard so that you can look at it anytime you refresh your dashboard, that would generate that. But I could actually generate this report, and you saw how quickly it created that report. I can sort by any column. I can see that I have a number of males and a number of females. I'm missing some demographic data. My admissions department, again, didn't fill out all that information. Wouldn't it be nice to go in here and look at Dave's report and actually pull it up and say, I need to fix this. I need to debug my demographic report. And I just debugged it. That's the importance of that view link. But it also has the ability to download to Excel, another key aspect of our system. I'm actually shocked. This is a great report because I ran it on my active students, and many times I talk to schools, and I'm shocked at how many schools can't tell me what their current active student population. I know mine at this moment is 161. But the ability to actually access that information and have it on your dashboard anytime you want it is an important consideration. But so those types of custom reports give the ability to do a data extract, import it into Excel, do a pivot table, answer some basic questions. If you find yourself spending a lot of time doing that, then we have the opportunity within the system to create query reports. So here's a lead source performance report. If I want to pull it for a specific date range, I can select whatever date range I want to use here, okay? From what date to whatever date. If I want it in a pie or a bar chart, I can have it as a pie or a bar chart. If I want it to dump to Excel, I can generate that report. And it would generate that report. But this is where you might have something that your leadership team wants to look at every month or every quarter. And it requires programming. It's a customization, but it's something that's done in a basic SQL programming language that they teach in college, that's not something that's expensive to have on staff or it's not something we have a number of people that can do this for you, define your specific reports and create a custom SQL report. That's something worthwhile investing in if you want a push button report from the system. If you notice, I use the lead source performance report because it's also a widget on my dashboard. That's this report right here, okay? It gives me the ability to do that. So we've taken some time to show you some game film, how the Orbund system supports reporting. Let's talk about the symptoms of poor reporting from a wrap-up perspective. If you've ever heard from your team, I don't have a report with that answer, or I will have to submit a help desk ticket for that information, or I'll get back to you within a week with that analysis. Those are symptoms of not having a system and reporting within the system that supports the team well. You know, the fear of having to input a help desk ticket or request a custom report. You know, in some systems, the generation of those custom reports are complicated and take some time. Having a system that gives you the ability to answer basic questions directly from that system is an important consideration. But an important aspect of running a good SIS is leadership. You know, I met with, in my experience, in my time working with schools, I came across a school leader, campus president, that ran her leadership meetings and was adamant all reports needed to be generated from the system. You know, bring me an Excel spreadsheet or a chart, that's really cool, but you know, if the data did not directly come from the system, what's the opportunity for that to be manipulated? How accurate is it? Is there human errors in that? And that's an important consideration that a good SIS can support. And that's one of the reasons that we believe the Orbund SIS provides you with the capability to do all of the above. Make reports easy, make reports specific to your needs, and to run the school with actionable intelligence. Thank you for your time today. I hope it was helpful. If you'd like to schedule a meeting with the coach, within the email or at the bottom of this webpage, there's a meet with the coach button, and I'll gladly go into our playbook and whatever questions or issues that you might want to address. Have a great day.